In this video, we are going to learn how to solve a cubic equation. A cubic equation has a cube in the equation, so cube squared x and then a constant. So the general equation can be converted into fx function equal to x cubed minus 6x squared plus 11x minus 6. So the first step in solving a cubic function is to find the factors of that equation. So for example, we have to look at the last digit here, minus 6. So what are the factors of minus 6? It could be minus 1 plus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, and plus minus 6. So the first step, we are going to find the factors of this equation. So we try each and every one. So if we try f1, it's going to be substitute 1 into x, so it becomes 1 cubed minus 6, 1 squared plus 11, 1 minus 6, and that will give you 1 cubed is 1, minus 6 plus 11 minus 6, and you add them up, 1 plus 11 is 12, minus 12, and that equal to 0. So f1, so 1 is a factor, so we write that as x minus 1 is a factor. Next step, we are going to do something called the synthetic division. So we're going to draw a division, okay? And we're going to put the factor. We're going to put 1, because 1 is a factor, so 1 here. And then we're going to put the coefficient there. So it's going to be 1, minus 6, 11, and minus 6. Okay? That's the coefficient of the equation. So the first step, you're going to bring down the 1. So this comes down, so 1. And then you're going to multiply diagonally. 1 times 1 is going to be 1. So minus 6 plus 1 is going to be minus 5. Then minus 1 times minus 5 is going to be minus 5. And then 11 minus 5 is going to be plus 6. And then 1 multiplied by 6 is going to be 6. And minus 6 plus 6 is going to be 0. So the quadratic is going to be x squared, okay, 1x squared minus 5x squared plus 6. And initially, your first equation was x minus 1. So we're going to put x minus 1 there. Okay? So this is quadratic and a linear. Okay, now we are going to factorize this. We have learned before, x and x, minus 3 and minus 2 become minus 3x minus 2x, and that will give you minus 5x. So that will solve your quadratic. So your equation becomes x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, that is equal to 0. And to solve the cubic, you just reverse. So x minus 1 equal to 0, or x minus 2 equal to 0, or x minus 3 equal to 0. So x is equals to 1, 2, or 3. Okay, let's do a second example, a slightly more difficult example when the coefficient of x cubed is not 1. So it's equals 6x cubed minus 5x squared minus 16x plus 15. So we convert that into the function fx equal to 6x cubed minus 5x squared minus 16x plus 15. So the first step is to find the factors of 15. So plus minus 1, plus minus 3, plus minus 5, and plus minus 15. So we try 1 first. f1 is going to be 6, 1 cubed minus 5, 1 squared minus 16, 1 plus 15. And you get 6 minus 5 minus 16 plus 15. And if you add them up, it's going to be minus 21 plus 21, so that will be 0. So f1 is a factor, so you write down x minus 1 is a factor. And we're going to do the synthetic division again. The synthetic division, you just need to draw a line and another line. So x1, okay, so you're going to put 1. So 1 is a factor, so 1 here, and you're going to put the coefficient now. 6 minus 5 minus 16, and 15. Okay, so again, I repeat, you bring down the 6, and then you multiply diagonally. 6 times 1 is 6, so 6 minus 5 is 1, you multiply again, 1 times 1 is 1, so it's going to be minus 16 plus 1 is minus 15, 1 times minus 15 is minus 15, and it becomes 0. Then the quadratic is, originally you get x minus 1, and the quadratic is going to be 6x squared plus x minus 15, that is equal to 0. Now we need to factorize the quadratic. So it's going to be 3x and 2x, and that's going to be 5 and minus 3. It becomes 10x. That becomes minus 9x. When you add them up together, it becomes x. That's what you got in the middle. So your equation is now going to be x minus 1, 3x plus 5, 2x minus 3 equal to 0. And to solve your cubic, so x minus 1 equal to 0, 3x plus 5 equal to 0, or 2x minus 3 equal to 0. And when you solve it, x equals to 1, x equals to minus 5 over 3, or x equals to 3 over 2. That is how you solve a cubic. Hopefully you understand this method and have a go at a different type of equation, and you should be good in solving cubic from now on. Cheers everyone, and have a good day.